Right. Hello everyone. Hello and welcome back to the great Chronicles. So, yeah, we've been on this case for a while now. And we've made progress, but we still have no idea who killed Gregson. So I hope we're gonna know that tonight. Yeah. We still don't really know what happened 10 years ago, by the way. Wait a sec. So there's a lot of questions to answer. So I guess we better get into that right now. I don't remember what we're supposed to do now. A new location has been added. Wait, what? A new location? Which one? Governor? Oh wait, oh yeah. We're supposed to go and talk with the governor. The prison governors. Second of November. Barclay Prison. Governor's office. Oh, back again, are you? Yeah? Hello? I've heard all about your investigations. I've read the reports just now. You found him, eh? Vigil. Yes, luckily. Well, anywho, the lady doesn't work here no more. So your case is not to do with Barclay. Wait, what's supposed? What? What's his accent supposed to be? I have no idea. The lady doesn't work here no more. So your case is not to do with Barclay. I wouldn't know like you to get the wrong idea about that. Of course, yeah. Mr. Vitcher stopped working here 10 years ago now, so... Oh yes, we've seen his dismissal notice, haven't we? He was given the job. Oi, Kimmer, you can very well. So, how about a wee handcuff biscuit? Is he... I don't know. Is he Scottish? I don't know. You can very well. Ken? What does it mean? Let me check. What does the Merriam-Webster say? Ken. The range of perception, understanding, or knowledge. Okay. You can very well. So how about a wee handcuff biscuit? Oh, we are little handcuffs, and as hard as irons too. So, what's brought you down here today? Down here? Down here? What's brought you down here? I don't know. Well, there's something else we'd like to ask you about, actually. Is that so? We believe there might have been a document that disappeared from Genshin Asogi's cell. I think it's been called the Asogi Papers or something. Did I no say? Gregson's death is not to do with things that might have happened at Barclay. Leave the past in the past, lady. Let's not footer boot irrelevant details. His expressions changed completely. Oh, we're clearly into something here. Hmm. 10 years ago, legacy. That murder's botched execution, and the whole miserable escape. They would Barclay's darkest hour, eh? A shocking embarrassment, eh? Oh, because the convict had a collaborator. Because the convict had a collaborator on the prison staff, you mean? Aye, for shame. The coroner who confirmed the death of the man after his execution, Courtney Scythe. Wait, they knew about that? And my chief warder at the time, Mitchell, who was in charge of the whole affair. Oh, but Mr. Mitchell says he didn't know anything about it. The rascal wouldn't say otherwise, eh? More handcuffs. Oh, how could I say no? You can never have too much iron in your diet. Oh, when Mr. Fitchett was handed his dismissal notice as a result of what had happened, he was so despairing. He jumped out of the office window, didn't he? Didn't he? Oh, I didn't like to say, but that's just Fitchett trying to get out of it. You know, think, he wouldn't have jumped. He wouldn't have jumped from the shock of his crimes being exposed, eh? I do. You wouldn't say otherwise, though, would you? Of course. Gonna share all responsibility myself. Yeah, shouldn't I have let him deceive me? Actually, there's barely anybody that kens what went on at the time now. With Gregson having been murdered, and Dr. Scythe forbidden from having any visitors. Oh, no visitors? Someone obviously doesn't want her giving anything away. Oh, well, we're not going home empty-handed. And I wouldn't dream of sending you packing with one. And I wouldn't dream of sending you packing without Kimmer. Here, take a handcuff or two. What's a Kimmer? Kimmer? Wait, what? Hey. It's not... Wait, is it not finding anything? Word not found. Oh dear. What's a Kimmer? Define. Kimmer. Oh. Wait, the website knows about it, but the application doesn't? Oh, come on. Kimmer. A variant of Kammer. Scottish. He is Scottish. God damn it. I only dream of sending you packing with it. Kimmer, here, take a handcuff or two. Oh, well, it would be rude to say no. Wouldn't want to become anemic. I suppose. If there is anybody who might still can about what happened back then. About. It'd be that lad from the forensic division, Maria Gori. Maya Gori? Oi, Scythe's daughter. She didn't have no more, just the one. But the wee bairn followed in her mum's footsteps. You didn't ever see her without a scalpel in her hand. Oh. Huh? What is this? Wait, what's her name again? Maya Gori. Oh, the subsidy report was from her, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh. Where did she spring from? And did she just call the doctor Mama? Dr. Scythe's daughter, Maya Gori. We could do with talking to her. Gori? So, she's Dr. Scythe's daughter, but her surname is Gori. Why, there's some family history, I'm sure, but I didn't ken the ins and outs of it. She grew up watching her mom working with the bodies of folk who died in strange circumstances, and decided to do the same with her own life. I gotta understand it myself. Or perhaps she was driven with by a deep respect for her mother. Perhaps. Anywho, she was in charge of Gregson's autopsy, I believe. Alright, and the coroner responsible for this incomplete report. Someone told me once, the way Lassie always loved her mom's stories about cutting up bodies. There is even a rumor that she used to listen to the funeral march as a lullaby. Oh well, perhaps. Her mother might have told her about the autopsy from the case 10 years ago. Why? I'd say there's a fighting chance at least. After all, that was a life-changing case for all of us. Oh, we really need to speak to Miss Gori herself about this, I think. Well, thank you very much. Oh, I'm not happy about any part of this. Oh, it took years for Londoners to finally forget the whole professor business. Can you not give up on this, laddie? Oh, laddie. Not lady, laddie. Stop asking pointless questions. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't like dredging up these painful memories for everyone. Painful memories for everyone. But oh, can you not just stay away now? Leave me alone and then come back here, eh? How'd you come to ken about that, laddie? There is no many folk here, even here in the prison, who've heard of those papers. Well, I can't tell him. Mr. Fitchell told me. Oh, I'm afraid our sources must remain confidential, sir. We've been led to believe the papers are actually a last will and testament. Is that right? The professors are rather Genshin Asagis. Aye, that's right. You're well informed, Jimmy. Oh, is that the end of the silent treatment? But then, after the convict's execution, it mysteriously vanished from his cell, didn't it? Oh, Havers, no! You're off a half-cocked there. I think you didn't quite get your facts straight. It was there, in the cell. Exactly where it should have been. Oh, oh, not what we heard elsewhere. Let me just have a wee look around in here. I'm sure I can find it. Oi, here you are. See? Oh, the last will and testament of Kenshin Asuki, written with a calligraphy brush. Of course, I'm gonna read a word of those Japanese squiggles. But a mind it says he leaves all his worldly possessions to his son back in his homeland. Oh, yes, that's correct. That's the gist of it. Gist of it. So, these are the Asagi papers. Papers. Why? Of course they are. Papers written by Asogi. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. There is no mystery here, laddie. That's your lot. After all the stramash. Stramash? What's a stramash and slicer? Oh, god damn it. Stramash. What's stramash? Disturbance racket. Chiefly Scotland. Alright, I get it. Slicer. No match found. Oh, god damn it. Slicer. Slicer. To be occupied with dirty, gooey, or messy materials. Swap around. The slicer. A sloppy mess. Okay. Let's use the website. It's much more, more words than the applications with the Merriam-Webster. After all those dramas, all the slicer of the execution. Was Santomon's possessions back to his clan in Japan? And that was the end of it. Oh, I think we ought to make a record of this. Naruhodo-san, just in case. The Asogi papers have been entered into the court record. We're gonna have to read those. The last will and testament of Genshin Asogi, that Mr. Vigil claims disappeared after the convict's execution. Apparently, Mr. Asogi described it as the only weapon I have left. Is there something in there that maybe Kazuma was supposed to do? I don't know. Oh, one thing before you go on your way, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, yes? Those papers are not to do with Gregson's death. I'd prefer it if you didn't make no mention of them outside this office, or rather, wouldn't I just prefer it? Consider it an order from the highest level of our government. Oh, I understand. Okay. What's in those papers? Last will and testament of Genshin Asogi. Okay. I, Genshin Asogi, hereby request that upon my death, any and all material possessions and wealth belonging to me in London be delivered to my son, Kazuma Asogi, in the Empire of Japan. Okay. It is with deep sadness that I accept my fate in this foreign land, the knowledge that I will never see my homeland or family again. But I regret nothing about my chosen path. Doesn't say anything. Okay. I don't think we're supposed to know what it means. Okay. So what now? Maybe can we maybe, I don't know, go and see is Professor Mikotoba? I don't know. Or, oh no, maybe it's prison. Alright, do you have anything new to say? No? Okay. Oh, Mr. Vigil maybe? No. Fresno Street. Lord Chief Justice. I think maybe we... Oh. 2nd of November. British Supreme Court. Lord Chief Justice's office. No arguments, Prosecutor Asogi. You will continue with the trial, exactly as I instructed. Is that clear? Perfectly. Oh, it's Kazuma-sama. Our defying Lord Strongheart, by the sound of it. He never did know when to back down. On your way now, Asogi. My lord. Kazuma? Okay. He left without saying a word. Yes? What are you doing here? I was just hoping to ask you a few questions, if you wouldn't mind. I wanted Van Ziek's trial concluded today. But Prosecutor Asogi's unwelcome inquiries are going to make it take longer than necessary. Unwelcome inquiries? As a result, I'm losing even more precious time. Currently 2 hours, 55 minutes, and 41 seconds. 42. 43. Okay. Oh, then we must resolve everything before 3 hours have passed. Naruhodo-san. In a miraculous not even 5 minutes? Anyway, I can't let the man's obvious bad mood put me off. I need information. Oh dear. Okay. Hello? The Reaper. Does Prosecutor Asogi believe that Lord Van Zieks is the Reaper? I wouldn't know. It was 10 years ago, in that fateful closed trial, that Lord Van Zieks made a name for himself among the judiciary. At the next trial he fought, he lost. It meant the ringleader of a criminal organization was acquitted, thanks to all the jurors being under duress. But that's awful. The man's freedom was short-lived. He lasted just 3 days. Oh, yes. Let me see. He died in a rockside at his place of work, I believe. A rockside is his place of work? What work did he do? Correct. That was the inauguration of the Reaper of the Bailey. And people believed Lord Van Zieks was responsible? He was brought to trial himself, but it was shown to have been an accident. Oh, so he must have had a solid alibi then. Alibi.
Nevertheless, the mysterious death has continued. In total, 16 persons perished in unusual circumstances, ostensibly at the hand of the Reaper. That's a long run of coincidences.
Oh, well, the Reaper's true identity may well be revealed by this trial.
And the impact that revelation would have on the British public cannot be understated.
Oh, is that why it's a closed trial?
Precisely.
Oh dear.
This country hasn't seen a closed trial for 10 years.
Oh, so the last one was the professor's? The trial of Genshin Asogi?
Correct.
Actually, we heard that originally you were going to prosecute the trial yourself, Lord Strongheart.
Van Zieks entreated me to relinquish the prosecution to him, that he might avenge his brother's death. And here we are, 10 years later. With the son of the man Van Zieks had condemned, now looking to avenge his father's death in the same way.
Oh, they do say that what goes around comes around.
However, it would seem that the new young prosecutor is harboring some ulterior motive as well.
Oh, Kazuma is?
I like my organization to run smoothly in the exact manner that I prescribe. As with the giant clock in here, I won't tolerate a single cog being out of step with the others.
Ah, so that's what all these gears are about in here.
If the young man refuses to mesh with the other parts of my great machine, I will be forced to take steps.
What do you mean?
Not something with which you need to concern yourself. In any case, all your questions will be answered tomorrow. Now, I shall have to ask you to excuse me. As of this moment, I've been delayed from attending my next meeting by precisely 3 hours.
Oh my, that is a long time.
And I hold you entirely responsible.
What? Oh, even though we miraculously managed to fit everything into not even 5 minutes? I wonder if you might agree to us talking with Prosecutor Asogi?
Discussions between the defense and the prosecutions outside of the courtroom are generally frowned upon. However, I will make an exception in this case. Now go. You can find him in his office.
Oh, thank you. Alright then. Oh, let us go see him at once. Naruhodo-san. Oh, Kazuma's my best friend in the world, but, you know, I'm really not at all sure I know how to talk to him at the moment. Alright, we have to go. Prosecutor's office. Okay. Second of November. Prosecutor's office. So, this is the office of Prosecutor Asugi now, is it? Oh, Kazuma-sama is doing so well for himself. Even though he's always forced to kneel on the floor, Japanese style, in that dark corner. Oh, it's his habit to sit Seiza style whenever he's working. Seiza? We have to check. What's Seiza? It's the Japanese kneeling. Seiza. Oh yeah. It's Seiza meaning correct sitting. Sitting the correct way. Alright. Proper sitting is a formal traditional way of sitting in Japan. Seiza. Okay. Oh, Kazuma. I thought it would be long before you paid me a visit, Ryunosuke. I was right about what I said, wasn't I? Sorry? That you are yet to... Oh, sorry. That you have all the makings of a great defense lawyer. Well, I always believed that you'd fulfill your dream of advocating in the British courts. I just never imagined for one second that it would be as a prosecutor. Oh, seeing you standing in a foreign court, so gallantly realizing your dream, Kazuma-sama. I'm truly happy for you. And I'm truly thankful to you, Judicial Assistant Mikotoba. Ryunosuke, I always thought it would be fun for you and I to shake up the British legal system a little together. This isn't quite how I envisaged it, but I suppose it's just another twist of fate. I've learned a lot of things during my time in London, but Hasusato-san's father was himself visiting student here once, along with Judge Jikoku. And about what happened with your father. Then you'll have no difficulty understanding why I had no choice, why I had to find a way to get to Britain as a visiting student myself. I want to hear it from you, Kazuma. As you wish, Ryunosuke. Naruhodo. Your experience. It's getting on for a year now. Since what happened on the SS Buria. Buria. Oh, we were heading across the oceans from Japan to Great Britain. When a bizarre series of coincidences led to those tragic events. I thought I'd lost my best friend forever. I must have been conscious for a long time. When I awoke, I was lying on the bed. It was a narrow little room. There was a posy of flowers by the pillow. It took me a little while to realize that I was in the cabin of a ship. I slipped out of the room and headed up onto the deck. Were you already suffering from amnesia at that point? Yes,
I didn't know what had happened or where I was. There was just this voice in my head.
You have something you have to do. Something no one else can know about. Go to Great Britain. Your task awaits you there.
It was a calling I couldn't ignore. It compelled me relentlessly. Out on deck, I saw that I was on a huge steamship and were docked in a large port.
Oh, must have been Hong Kong.
Yes,
Oh yes, must have been. Presumably just before they were due to carry your body off the ship.
I had no idea of the situation, but I did have the feeling that this was in some way my last chance.
I mean, they were supposed to discharge the body, and we were on that ship, and they didn't find his body, and they didn't even tell us. That's weird.
So I concealed myself alone among the disembarking passengers and went ashore. Then I disappeared into the crowded streets of that foreign port city, so I could plan my onward journey to Great Britain.
Okay, a journey to Britain.
Just under a year ago, with all my past memories lost to me, I was left behind in Hong Kong. Everything was foreign to me. The sights, the sounds, the smells. My head reeled. I was truly at a loss. I realize now that I'd escaped as a dead man, with nothing but the clothes on my back. No money, of course.
Oh, how terrifying for you.
Luckily though, I had 2 feathers in my cap. What? Oh, well being your knowledge of English, I suppose. That's right. And on the back of that, I was able to pick up some work as a deckhand on a cargo ship. Eventually, after calling at countless ports, I finally arrived at Dover. That must have been some 3 months ago now.
Your formidable tenacity of purpose showing itself again. I mean, the man had lost his memory and had literally nothing to his name. But he still managed to make his way to London on the opposite side of the world.
Of course, I had no idea why I'd moved heaven and earth to get here at that point.
So, how did you end up becoming Lord Van Ziek's apprentice then?
That can only be called an extraordinary stroke of luck, really. You see, I was stopped at the border because I had no papers. They took me straight to Scotland Yard. And by sheer coincidence, Lord Strongheart was there to attend a meeting. That's when the second feather in my cap came to... Oh, sorry. Oh dear, I can't read tonight. That's when the second feather in my cap came into play.
Huh? Would that have been your knowledge of the law?
Yes, exactly. Lord Strongheart was curious about an Easterner with intimate knowledge of British law. He took me back with him to the Supreme Court and assigned me to the prosecutor's office.
Oh, hey, Becky Stu. How you doing today? So, we found the Asogi papers, but there's nothing in there. Last will and testament of Genshin Asogi. I, Genshin Asogi, hereby request that upon my death, any and all material possessions and wealth belonging to me in London be delivered to my son, Kazuma Asogi, in the Empire of Japan. It is with deep sadness that I accept my fate in this foreign land, in the knowledge that I will never see my homeland and or family again. But I regret nothing, about my chosen path. So I guess the only thing that matters is the sword. But we still don't know what it means. And then, 9 days ago, you finally got your memory back after the trial involving Dripper. Yes, I did. Okay. Okay. That's all. Could be better. I slept too much and my cold is not gone. And the COVID swab leaked during transport to the lab, so they couldn't test it. And I have to go get tested again. What? Is this something that happens? Oh God. Oh. That was unlucky, but well. They're doing a lot of tests right now, because why is it so long to get the results? Takes 24 hours. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I talked to a friend today, and he told me that it's been 2 weeks and he's still tested positive for COVID. He doesn't really have symptoms, very mild ones, but I hope he doesn't get a very long COVID. It doesn't leak, yeah. Amelia's test got back negative. Alright. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah. I feel like everyone I know got it now. Is there anyone that didn't get it? Oh yeah. I think Louis hasn't got it. Or maybe he might have not been symptomatic. I don't know. Hard to know. Okay, so your father Genshin. Ever since I first met you at Yume, you talked about your dream. I still don't personally know anyone in New Zealand who got COVID. Really? Okay. Well, there isn't many people who got it there, so... It's kind of weird that in all the previous waves, I didn't really know many people who got it, but now everyone seems to catch it these days. It's kind of weird. Mark my words, Shinsuke. I'll be chosen as a visiting student and make my way to Great Britain someday. Okay. Did you know the entire time about what happened to your father here? Oh dear. 16 years ago. When my father left on that exciting trip to Great Britain, he was just a boy. Wait, how old was his father? He looks so old. Oh, that said, Sato-san's father isn't young either, so okay. We took a photograph together the day before his departure. It's my last memory of him. But what I remember most about my father is his unswerving sense of justice. Oh, by the way, I confirmed that the prison governor, yeah, he's Scottish. Wasn't sure, but no. Chika's is cute. Oh yeah. With a little sword. 6 years after he left, a gentleman called at our family home. He told me that Genshin, my father, had been taken ill in England and passed away. It was Professor Mikotoba, your father, Sato-san. Oh my! Ever since then, the professor was very good to me. He even helped to fund my university education at Yume. I'll be forever in his debt. But nevertheless, I just couldn't bring myself to believe that he told me what he told me. Oh. Then one day, a letter arrived at our house from Britain. There was no indication of the sender, so I opened it, assuming it was from an old acquaintance of my father. What was it? What I read in that letter changed my entire life. What did it say? It said that my father had been a mass murderer, and the writer cursed the Yasagi name. Wait, was it Rovan Zeeks? Barak, did you do that? Oh no! As a result of that letter, I found out what had been hidden from me all those years. The letter from Britain. Presumably, the letter was sent from a relative of one of the victims. If whoever it was had been a member of the judiciary, he could have been present at the closed trial. Who could that be? The letter revealed that my father had been sentenced to death, executed for being a killer. I'm sorry you had to find out that way. I imagine the British government did its very best to silence whoever sent that letter. Yeah, that sounds like it could be Barak. I don't know. I mean, he's the obvious suspect there, but I don't feel like it's his style, really. But I think, well, I hope we're gonna know eventually. But someone who knew the truth and couldn't bear the resentment that was always going to be a problem. Oh, but still, it could have been written by anyone. Why would you believe such a thing? There was a newspaper cutting included with the letter. It was the first I'd ever heard of the professor and his terrible killing spree. Oh, well, what did my father have to say about the letter? If it were Barak, there would be no twist. Yeah, and you know how they like their twists. By the dozen. I couldn't bring myself to show it to him. What? Why not? Yeah, it's a perfectly nice letter. Because he deliberately concealed the truth from me by telling me my father was taken by a fatal illness. That couldn't have been easy for him, and he'd done it out of consideration for my feelings. So instead, I showed the letter to Judge Chikuku. Oh, to the other visiting students. He faltered for the briefest of moments, but then he just laughed the letter off. That's just like him. But in that moment, I saw it on his face. He was undeniably shocked, shaken momentarily, before recovering his poise. Oh. Well, she didn't recover.
A year later, my bereaved mother succumbed to the strain of grief, and she too passed away. That's when I made up my mind that one day, without fail, I would cross the seas to Britain and seek the truth for myself. The truth about my father, Genshin Asogi. And I wouldn't let anyone stand in my way.
Oh, Kazuma-sama.
Oh dear. So dramatic. Dramatic. What we learned today in court turns things completely on their head.
What?
It was an impressive piece of lawyering. Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Oh, Lord Van Zieks isn't a Reaper, you know? I almost don't want to believe it myself, but it turns out that Inspector Gregson himself, the victim, was...
It's clear that the inspector was behind the Reaper's activity all along.
What? Is it?
I don't know.
It's like, you know... it's like in Mass Effect. Like, you discover a new race of aliens. Like, you don't know who they are, and then you find... At some point you find out... Oh, they're the Reapers. Okay, so... Okay. Strange coincidence. And then... Everywhere you go after that, everyone knows who they are. It's kind of weird. Where before that, nobody knew. What a coincidence. What? You mean you knew?
The real question is, who's been giving orders to the inspector? Oh yes. Barak Van Zieks is the real Reaper.
No! Kazuma is mistaken.
And I know that 10 years ago it was him who decided my father must be a mass murderer and send him to his grave.
No, he was merely seeing that justice was done as the law dictates. He's not to blame.
Ultimately, it's people who condemn people. The law is just a tool that they use to do it.
Huh.
And when a man condemns another, he must take responsibility for his actions. Of course he must.
Kazuma seems to jump to conclusions quite fast. Well, I mean, you can't blame him for having trouble being, cool-headed in this matter. That said, he's being a typical dude. By the way, I read somewhere that Sato-san was supposed to be like the perfect Japanese woman, and I guess they kind of made that reality in this game.
He must take responsibility for his actions. Of course he must. But I know for certain that my father would never have taken another man's life.
Oh.
Oh, that would be a... Imagine the twist. The professor wasn't actually... Kazuma's father. Wow. Imagine.
Kazuma.
On the contrary, my father's life was taken by the Reaper.
Okay. Oh, we gotta present the letter. Kazuma, what do you make of this? He doesn't care. What?
There's only one place where defense lawyers and prosecutors should discuss evidence. The courtroom. So it seems. You're still confused by the situation.
But it's from your father. Come on, man.
That's what I make of it.
Okay. Oh, I've got the feeling my friend's always going to have the edge over me, isn't he? Okay, I guess we have to go now. Yeah. Wait, I wanted to look at the table. What's that? What? What the?
It's a scale model of the crime scene. I'm only using it for, you know, work purpose, not for entertainment.
Oh, yes. I knew that. Does the prosecution office make a model of the scene for every single case? It's a replica of the room, yeah. Can you imagine Lord Van Zieks being like,
I imagine the victim came by this way, and then, oh, the the murderer arrived there, and there are the photo.
Yeah, there was a replica of the Crystal Tower last time. Oh yeah, that's true. But the scale wasn't the same.
Apparently so.
Sometimes it helps to visualize things better and notice things you hadn't spotted before. Actually, the miniature notice board is my work. Okay. Oh, to be honest, you enjoyed making that. Alright, what is this thing? Candelabrum? He's off. Kinda feels like he's been punished over there. Okay. Alright, what do we do now? Get back to Lord Van Zieks. But it's true that making the thing you need to pay attention to detail you might have noticed. You need to pay attention to details you might have not noticed otherwise. Yeah. Also, having to make the things, maybe you have to think about how they were, might help. Okay, you don't want to talk to me, alright. What now? The hotel? Are they... No, nobody here. Soul Suite. Oh. No. What else do we need to do? Oh. 2nd of November. Room of Fresno Street. On Fresno Street. Okay, so... I don't think there's going to be anything new. Candelabrum, what? Using a candle as a timer device. Very ingenious, I must say. Oh, yes. The culprit arranged it so that the firecracker would be set off at 5 o'clock and then left. So the loud bang was heard precisely the moment Lord Van Zieks arrived. Yes. If only he hadn't picked up that gun from the floor. Oh, something you probably told yourself once upon a time, I imagine. Oh. Yeah, I've learned that lesson by bitter experience. I would have turned down a mine for sure. which might not have done you any favor either. Why can we look at that again? Never have imagined that this little figurine would turn out to be a watch winding key. Oh, I suppose it's a policeman because the pocket watch was a gift from Scotland Yard. Ah, yeah. Oh, it seems there was much more to Inspector Gregson than we ever realized. He was clearly a brilliant man. Oh, it's the fish and chips that threw us off. What a disguise! I feel as though it's ruined his image. Oh, I really don't think we should blame one of Britain's staple cuisines. Oh, but think about it. Imagine if it was Mr. Sholmes. How would you feel if instead of that old briar pipe that's always in his hand, Mr. Sholmes had a bag of chips? Oh, rather disappointed, if I'm honest. Exactly. Best cover. Sholmes munching of fish and chips. Oh yeah, and more precisely, sorry, I'm tired, but rage munching and fish and chips. Oh, this revolver. Just who does it belong to? Oh well, we know it's not the type issued to members of the police force and judiciary. Oh, but Gregson's own gun was found on his person. And of course, Lord Van Zix has admitted to losing the firearm with which he was issued. Such absent-mindedness, not dissimilar to you, Naruto-san. I'm starting to think the cold, hard prosecutor and I could become friends after all. Oh yeah, I've forgotten about that. In the gun? Ah, the fact that he lost his gun. Oh, and I wish you every success. Oh, don't worry, after this case we're gonna be best buddies. Well, assuming he's innocent, of course. It catches your eyes as soon as you enter the room, doesn't it? Oh, it's such a bright color. It certainly makes an impression, yes. Oh, they can't possibly commit any crimes, can they? I mean, redheads stand out like a sore thumb. Either the culprit is a member of the judiciary or found one. Yeah. Yeah, it would be... I don't know. Or maybe they stole the gun precisely to implicate Lord Van Zix, because this was planned for a long time. Well, at least it was planned by someone. So, that's a possibility. I'm afraid, with our jet black Japanese hair, we stand out almost as much here in London. Oh yeah, but, you know, I don't know. I suppose that's true. Oh, you mustn't think of committing any crimes, Naruhodo-san. What? I wasn't. What was? The photograph of Mrs. Vigil. Oh, realizing the identity of this lady was a very great clue to exposing Mr. Gossip's true identity. He obviously loves his wife very dearly. Oh, which is why he felt he couldn't tell her the truth. Oh, the transformation was incredible, wasn't it? Just from that big twisted lip. Oh yes, he went to extraordinary force to play the part of Hugh Boone convincingly. Why is she saying that Yusuke shouldn't think of committing crimes? I'm not sure. Really, I don't know where this is coming from. Although, it didn't really seem like it was much of an effort to me. Wait, what? Play the part of Hugh Boone. Okay. Actually has a tendency to do that. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know where that came from. Oh, now you say it. I have to agree. Oh. It's almost as if that was Mr. Fitch's true character. Wait. I don't follow what they're saying. The transformation was incredible, wasn't it? Just from that big twisted lip. Yes, he went to extraordinary efforts to play the part of Hugh Boone convincingly. Although, it didn't really seem like it was much of an effort to me. To me? What? It's most likely that was Mr. Fitch. Oh! Okay. Okay, it didn't really seem to me like it was much of an effort. Wow. Could have, done that, formulated that a bit better. That's it, I have to agree. It's almost as if that was Mr. Fitch's true character. Oh, people really are very hard to fathom at times. Hard to fathom. Fidget is really himself when he's sleepy. Yeah. Well, he doesn't have to be. I mean, there's a lot of things that, because obviously he's from a wealthy family, so might have been a side of him that just really couldn't express itself in his usual circumstances. Also, wait, I was thinking about something. I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, I was thinking that I saw images from the 3DS version of this game, and weirdly enough, every time we speak, the name written is Inosuke, but on the 3DS version, it was Naruhodo. So they changed the text between those versions. It didn't fix everything, apparently. Okay, is there anything we have to look at here? There are details of cases stretching back over 10 years on this notice board. Yes, a history of Lord Van Zieg's defeats in court. But Gregson couldn't have been taking orders from Van Zieg's, he was investigating him. So it makes no sense. Oh, I don't think that's an appropriate description. Although, when you consider everything on the board, it's certainly true that all these people had a background of dubious dealings, and I don't think Gregson was the Reaper, he was investigating the Reaper. I don't understand how this is not obvious. Oh, and in the end, of course, the board itself concealed the inspector's own death. Oh my. Oh, it really doesn't bear thinking about. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what we're supposed to do here, but I guess we're done. Vigil, is there anything new to do there? I don't think. No. Is there anything to look at though? No, I don't think. Oh, I don't understand. What are we supposed to do now? Present something to someone. 2nd of November. Naruhodo's legal consultancy. Legal. What to do? Help me! Sato-san. Oh, are you alright? Naruhodo-san. It's rather unusual to find ourselves here, in the middle of our investigations. It's just occurred to me that I might have forgotten something when we left this morning. Oh, please don't worry. As long as you continue to investigate thoroughly, you won't go far wrong. Oh, yes, of course. I must get back to work as soon as possible. That's not very helpful. Is this supposed to be some kind of... I don't know. So we've seen Lord Chief Justice. Is there anything we have to present him? No, he's gone, so we can't present him anything. Okay. Investigate thoroughly. Okay. Who can we talk to? We can talk to the governor. Laddie. He's been calling me Laddie. What do we have? We don't have much new things. Present the picture? I don't think we cares about that. Governor Caden, would you have a look at this?
Oh, wouldn't I rather have a wee handcuff biscuit?
Or no, thanks. I'd rather you just cast your eyes over this.
Or maybe you prefer real handcuffs, eh?
No, neither for me, please. Lovely offer, though. Maybe buy me dinner first? Handcuff biscuits, yeah. Have you not seen those? Maybe you went there. He has tiny handcuff biscuits to have with his tea. Really wonder who's making those. Do you think like handcuff biscuits? Yeah, it's kind of a theme over there. Oh, maybe can we look at that now? This grandfather clock is. Oh, it's fitted with a terrifying blade that keeps dropping down.
Oh, it's modeled on the guillotine, a French execution device. You might have heard of it. Oh yes, before you ask, can chop.
Heads off, you mean?
Havers no! Carrots and parsnips and so forth.
Oh.
If you place a large carrot at the bottom here there in the morning, by evening it will have been cut clean in two.
By morning? By the evening? Wait. It's not very sharp, is it? I mean, it takes a lot of time to cut a carrot. Oh, well. The blade must have an almost indescribable edge on it then. Indescribable meaning it's inexistent. What about this bird? What's with the bird? Oh, I never have expected to find a parrot in a prison. It must be the governor's pet. Oh, given where we are, it's hard not to see the poor creatures as a prisoner. Can you see the size of the cage? Does it smash the carrot when it falls? Probably, yeah. Oh, let me out! Dinner kill me! Has the bird learned to mimic the plaintive cries of the inmates in the cells?
Oh no! He was one of the 3 siblings, you say. And he still goes with the names of his 2 brothers like that all the time.
Right. Let me out! Will kill me? I don't know what voice this thing has.
Oi, I heard you, laddie. You want your dinner, eh? Didn't do it.
What's his name? Didn't do it. Didn't eh? Oh dear. Didn't he? Didn't he do it? Oh dear. Guns. Lots of guns. A axe. A hunting rifle. and 4 pairs of handcuffs. That's a daunting collection. Waiting and pets. Yeah. I mean, why doesn't he have more space in his cage? I wonder.
Oh, there's a story behind every one of those.
Oh, you mean the rifle was a famous killer's murder weapon, and the axe was wielded by an infamous executioner? And the handcuffs were once used to immobilize a fierce 4-legged beast when it was arrested. Oh, I think you're in the realm of fantasy now. Naruhodo-san.
Oh, not those kind of stories, Jimmy. That axe was the one I used to chop down the cherry tree at my house. Mr. Skaden wasn't less pleased, wasn't he?
Ah.
Oh, and the cuffs on the left are the ones I caught my first burglar with back when I was a bobby.
Oh, the stories were a little different to those you imagined, I think, weren't they? Oh yes, to my relief, and in some small way, my disappointment. Okay, I don't think we have to look at all of that. The window. Oh, what do we have to do? Do we have to present something? I don't think we have to present anything to this guy. Prosecutor's office. I think we have to present something to Kazuma. That would make more sense. But what? What do we have to present him? Oh no, he's gonna say that we don't talk about anything. Oh dear. I mean, if he's not interested in that, why would he be interested in anything else? Did we? Maybe we should present that to him.
What's that?
It's just something I was hoping to ask your opinion about, that's all.
It's a serious crime for the defense to attempt to extract information from the prosecution by illegal means.
I think we have more of a defense and client relationship now, don't we? Okay. I guess you don't care about anything then. I don't know. What are we supposed to do now? The governor's office? No. Go to the hotel? Did we? No, we can't examine, so there's nobody here. Lord Chief Justice is not home. Sholmes. Oh, maybe Sholmes is home. I don't know. No. No. And there's no reason to present anything to Iris. Can you show stuff to Iris? Yeah. But there's no reason to present her anything. Can you look at that? Iris, have a look at this. Oh, that's not right. I thought you were supposed to say objection or the like when you present evidence. Okay, no, it's take that. Take that. No, that's only in the court. That's not fair. If you won't say it, then I won't look.
Objection!
Oh yeah, that was great. Right, next. Alright, I get a message. Someone's not in the mood for looking at things. Oh, by the way, I want to try something. Because I configured something, but I don't know if it works. Doesn't work. Oh no! I need to... Okay. I need to... Okay. I'm gonna have to do more configuration for that to work. No, it doesn't work. Well, I think it works, but it's not gonna play anything because I haven't configured the thing in OBS for the sound to come out, so... And it's... what I'm gonna do is put a channel points cost to it. Oh. Anyway, I think it's gonna be fun. I don't know what to do now. I want to check because I don't want to spend an hour looking around. And I think I'm gonna go to bed after that. Anyway, we just have to finish this investigation. Oh wait, we have to see. No, we can't see her. The coroner, but there's no way to go and talk to her. So that's not that. That's not it. Alright, so, what does it say? Okay, prosecutor's office, autopsy report. Oh dear! Oh, come on now. You have to present the autopsy report to Kazuma. I don't know why. Oh, because it's suspicious. But I don't know, it's not very... I don't think I would have thought about it. Because you've seen it already. This came up in the trial, didn't it? As something a little dubious, I mean. What does the autopsy report say? Nothing special, it just doesn't have any time indication on it. Also, he went there. It's been written by Dr. Cypher's daughter, Maya Corey. Which is a very weird character. That's something which is dubious, I mean. The fact that no time of death was recorded in Inspector Gregson's autopsy report. Yes. There were some unexpected turns in the courtroom earlier. The suggestion you came up with certainly took everyone by surprise. The idea that the victim died the previous day at some other location is quite something. Well, considering when the pocket watch had stopped and the scorch marks on the candle, it's certainly a distinct possibility. The evidence and the scene both point to it. Oh, and remember there's a piece missing from the watch, so maybe you're gonna find this piece somewhere. To be honest, it bothered me too. Of course you say that now. So I paid a visit to the autopsy room earlier. The coroner responsible wasn't there, but I got a name. It's Dr. Gory. Man, it's written on the report. What are you telling me? If it wouldn't trouble you, Kazuma-sama. I'd very much like to speak with the coroner too. Oh yeah, we had to ask him about that, but what do we have to ask him? Of course, the last thing I want is for anything to be brushed under the carpet. So he had the good idea. Oh, actually, I didn't really have an idea. Let's check that out. Scotland Yard's autopsy laboratory is behind Lowgate Cemetery, but we've already been there. Come on now. Lowgate by Barclay Prison? Well, we've already been there. Ah, you know it, do you? The prison where my father was incarcerated. Before you looked at the solution, you said you wanted to see the coroner. Oh yeah. Right. The prison where my father was incarcerated and robbed of his life. Oh, Kazuma-sama. Well, thank you. We'll pay a visit to the laboratory later today. Ryunosuke, I want to thank you. What for? For this. I think the sword is gonna play a role in all this. You safeguarded the soul of the Asogi clan. Well, it's a famous sword that's been in your family for generations. My only slight regret is that I never got the chance to draw it before I returned it to you. Garuma is said to have been forged by a master swordsmith during the Sengoku Warring States period. I come from a long lineage of warriors, many of whom were expert swordsmen. Well then, you're a chip of the old block, I'd say. It means he's one as well, right? I guess that's what it means. This blade, Karuma, is a symbol of the Asogi clan's honor and might. Apparently, one of my father's apprentices even took the blade's name for a surname. Well, if he's a chip from the old block, it means there's some of the old thing in him, so I guess that must be it. I don't know. Really? Karuma? Does sound formidable, that's for sure. I wonder what it means in Japanese now. Does this mean something special? Karuma. Western colony in Uganda. Well, that must not be it. Probably not that. Japanese. A chip of the old block. Someone whose character or personality resembled that of their parents. Oh yeah. Okay. There's a site called Word Hippo. Come on now. Accepte. Okay. Karma. Okay. Oh! Oh, Karuma. It means karma. In Japanese. Okay, so that was kind of obvious in retrospect. Oh, it does mean that it's gonna be crucial to how this whole thing is gonna resolve. 16 years ago, when my father was a visiting student here in London, he had this sword forever at his side.
Which is why it means so much to me that I have it by my side again now too. And that is all thanks to you. Oh, it was an honor. Now, I have preparations to make for tomorrow. Perhaps I said a little too much. Okay. Kazuma, you've changed, man. No, Rinsuke. I haven't changed at all. It's you who's changed. No, you've changed. No, you've changed. I can completely understand your resentment of Lord Van Zeeks given what happened. But the fact is, those events and his case are, well, unrelated. Or maybe they're related, we don't know yet. Unrelated? Is that what you want to say? How can you be so sure? Pretty sure they are related. Oh, what do you mean? Never mind. Come on now, Rinsuke. You must know they are related. That man is a Reaper, and it's for that reason that the inspector was killed. I'm going to prove as much in court tomorrow, but by whatever means necessary. Oh, I can't let you do that, Kazuma. I know you'll do what you have to do as a lawyer. But I'm sure I don't need to tell you that I won't be taking any prisoners in the courtroom. You know what people usually do? Ah, I would expect nothing less. Until tomorrow then, in the Old Bailey. Dear. Oh, forensic laboratory. Here we go. Oh dear, she's taking over. 2nd of November, forensic laboratory. Laboratory? I still have trouble pronouncing this word. Laboratory. Oh, this place really is creepy, isn't it? It's the same place as the other one? Maybe not. I think it is. Well, that's where we were before. Well, being a dead room is probably full of the spirits of the dissected. Oh, but actually, there's a rather pleasing scent of roses in the air. Well, being a dead room, the coroner probably needs a bold scent like that to mask the odor of death. Iris? You think we could change the subject? So many dolls, yeah. Oh dear. What was that? The all on top, yeah. I think she's sharpening the hundreds of scalpels she has. Oh dear, did we just not see her before? Dr. Gory? What? That noise before. Oh, I was sharpening my tools. I'd be dead meat if I didn't keep a perfectly keen edge on them. Not at all menacing. Yeah, and those blades. Right. And that mask. Oh dear. I went following the collagen fibers in the dermis, an expertly sharpened scalpel. Cuts like cheese. Would you like a demonstration?
Oh yes, please. I'd love to see. Oh, typical Iris.
Oh, there. I think you'll do nicely.
No, I wouldn't do. I wouldn't do nicely at all. Look, got very thick skin. I mean, maybe some of the time. Huh. Was that a tut? A tut? What's a tut? Come on now. Tut? Ah. Used to express disapproval or disbelief. A dental or alveolar click.
Tut.
Tut. Okay. I don't know. Well, we came here to ask questions, so... You know, in real life, I really hate when people swing blades like that. It really makes me feel uncomfortable. Time of death. We have actually met before. I'm a lawyer, if you remember. Are we gonna tell her that she did a bad job? I'm not sure it's a good idea. Oh, you're not dead yet. What? So Mama said I wasn't to cut you open. She's so strict about things like that. Well, good. Oh, Dr. Scythe has some scruples, at least. Oh dear. It looks like she's not interested in talking to us, for the time being anyway. For the time being? You mean until we die? I hope that's a way off. That's a way off? You mean that's way off, just... Okay. Sorry, but I wasn't planning on dying anytime soon. How annoying. Well, surely there's some less drastic way of making her listen. I don't know, present her something, but what? That's a report? Dr. Gory, we actually have to say about, yeah. It's funny because Gory, I don't know if you've watched Agretzko, but there's a character named Gory, but Gory as a gorilla. That's I think of that every time I said his name. Dr. Gory, we actually came here to ask you about this. Oh, he was very good. Not quite the same vibe. No, not really. Good? Sorry, what? Oh, his skin didn't snag my blade once. And very little mess. His joints dislocated easily, and his muscle tissue was a pleasure to work with. We can skip those details. I forgot the name of the bird one. Oh yeah, I gotta say, I'm playing the mobile game. So maybe I can check real quick. I tried to watch the second season, but I don't know. It wasn't. Couldn't get into it. Maybe I need to try a bit more. Wait, let me check. I think it's Director. No, it's not Director. What's her name? Washimi. I'm not sure what her title is. Director Gory. Boss Director Gory. I don't know. I don't know. It skips the details. But there's one thing about the report that's got my attention. You don't seem to have recorded a time of death. Oh dear. That's not my fault. She looks less intimidating without the mask. Oh, that made me jump. Oh, then please, tell us what happened. Time of death? So, why doesn't this autopsy report include the victim's time of death then? Huh? It's really the most crucial detail. I was told not to write it. Oh dear. What? By whom? Mel Strongheart, the Lord Chief Justice. He came here. Lord Strongheart came? What? He said that from the witness statements. He said that from the witness statements about the gunshot and the other evidence. It was obvious. What? Yeah. Is Lord Strongheart the Reaper? Oh dear. This is getting serious. The man clearly died at 5 PM on 1st November, when the gunshot was heard. Oh, but that's not the time of death you wrote in the report. You didn't write anything. Is he the one giving the orders to Gregson? No, I don't think. Oh. Oh. Could he be? I'm still not certain that Gregson is actually part of the Reaper thing. I don't know, it doesn't really fit. Oh, well, there's some reason you didn't include it. Dr. Gory? If you're hiding something under Lord Strongheart's instructions, and under this mask, then sooner or later you're going to go the same way as your mother. Oh dear. Is that a threat? Oh dear. Yunosuke. Oh, what are you saying? Give it here then. What? What's he scribbling so furiously? There. You've written. What? What's she written? Tell us. Indeterminate. What? But the details of the autopsy report have been updated in the court record. According to the coroner, Dr. Gory, an accurate estimation of the time of death is not possible. Indeterminate. Oh dear. What do you mean by that? What was the time of death? Indeterminate. When the specimen was brought in, it was still fresh. So the time of death could easily have coincided with when the gunshot was heard. But there was one small discrepancy. What discrepancy? There was some fried fish. There was some fried fish in the pocket of the specimen's overcoat. And that fish had started to rot. Wait, what? What? If the victim liked fried fish, He presumably liked to eat it before it went off. Well, yeah. What are you really trying to say? Oh, it's possible that someone tried to manipulate the apparent time of death. But how? Manipulate the... Is that even possible to do? Theoretically, if you want to chill the body in ice, you could delay the onset of putrefaction. Oh yeah, put the man in the fridge. And if the other coat wasn't on the body at the time, then only the fish would have started to rot. With today's science, it's not yet possible to determine if the body was chilled or not. Oh, but today's science is advanced enough to let you freeze a corpse, it seems. Well, you just need to have a lot of ice. Come on, Linsuke. Oh, but surely, to chill a corpse like that would require an enormous electrical refrigerator. I don't know if they had a refrigerator. Would they remove the coat? Or maybe to make sure that the body is really cold. I don't know. Oh, and I don't imagine many households in London are equipped with such a device. No, definitely not. But maybe in a factory or some other special places. Oh, I don't recall seeing any factories or such like on Fresno Street, though. Oh, I wonder if the inspector's body had been chilled somehow. What might the actual time of death have been? They had ice deliveries. Or ice. Wait, who had ice deliveries? You mean in general? Or in the story? You think? Oh, I couldn't say for sure. Back at the time. Oh yeah. But at the most, it might have been a day earlier. In general, yeah. A day earlier, you don't say. No. No! Or in other words, it would corroborate your previous deduction, Naruhodo-san. That Inspector Gregson was killed a day before his body was discovered, at a different location. Did you inform Lord Strongheart of this possibility? Oh, he simply said that there were no electrical refrigerators of that size in the vicinity. Feels like Lord Strongheart has been trying to tamper with this report. Oh yes, one other thing. It's something the governor of Barclay Prison told us. He said that your mother, Dr. Scythe, was responsible for confirming the death of the professor after his execution. Well, her name is on the report. Oh, the professor. Apparently, you always enjoyed listening to your mother's stories about her work, so we were wondering if you might know something about what happened 10 years ago? That's not all Mama did. What? Sorry, what? My Mama carried out the autopsy of Clint Van Zieks as well. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? Really? The brother of Lord Van Zieks? The professor's final victim? The idea of carrying out an autopsy on a member of the aristocracy was completely unthinkable back then. But the detective in charge of the investigation insisted, and it was miraculously authorized. The inspector in charge, meaning Gregson. Yeah, they talked about that. Oh, yeah. Oh, that detective being Inspector Gregson, of course. Oh, thank you, Sato-san. Quite an accomplishment for one man. Oh, the autopsy provided the vital clue needed to arrest the killer. What? And Mama was there for us that historic event. What does all this mean? What was the clue? You know, that amazing autopsy happened right here, in this very room. The professor and Clint Van Ziegs. They both spent their final moments before their burial on that dissection table there. So this lab, Mama's lab, was instrumental in some of the country's most important events. Oh, she really is proud of her mother. I wonder if you'd tell us more about exactly what happened back then, Dr. Gorey. What was the clue? Tell us the clue. What? Oh, okay. I was kind of afraid. The professor's execution was Mama's first big case. She had to be in attendance at Barclay Prison's execution chamber and signed the certificate to confirm the convict's death. Mama is the best coroner in the world, you know? I was so proud of her. But the execution didn't actually take place. Sorry to have to tell you. No, and worse still, Mama actually helped with the jailbreak. Oh dear. I didn't want to know. What? Oh dear, you found out recently, you mean? I believed in her, in Mama, but now I wonder if I'm starting down the same path as her. Wait, what? Why? You mean, because you omitted the time of death on this autopsy report? But that's because Lord Strongheart forbade you from including it. You mean Lord Strongheart could have told her not to do it? What to do it back then? Oh dear. Well, no, he had no power with her. He wasn't Chief Justice then. But the professor wasn't dead when he was put in the coffin. Yeah. Oh, it's so murky. Oh, just like Mama. I'm sure she was coerced by somebody too. Oh dear. Yes, that's my feeling as well. Is it? Oh, there's no doubt that there were powerful forces at play 10 years ago. The execution couldn't have been staged without a lot of people at the prison knowing about it. Obviously, the prison governor must have been in on it as well. Oh dear. Oh, the big man with the little handcuffs, according to what he told us. He was tricked by the chief warder. He says he knew nothing about it. Of course he said that. I'd said the same thing. Look, I knew nothing about it. Oh, just who was behind that jailbreak all those years ago? Butcher said he didn't know. Oh yeah, no one knew. How convenient. Oh, you mentioned the autopsy of Clint Van Ziegs. Oh, it was at that time when carrying out autopsies of murder victims was very unusual. Oh, it's still not a practice that's observed in our country, even now. I found out that he was the professor's final victim, and when the autopsy was performed, Mama was present, although only as a secondary assistant. Wait, what? Why is her name on the thing then? The person leading the procedure was called Dr. What? Dr. John H. Wilson. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't see that coming. What? Oh dear. Oh my god. Oh, why, that's a big one. And that would explain what he was killed, why he was killed then. By the Reaper's hand. Oh my god. Oh dear. I'm so... wow. I'm flabbergasted. Oh, that's right. My daddy. Oh, and there was one other person present. The primary assistant. Wait, what, there was someone else? Oh my god. Who was it? He was a visiting student from the Far East. Oh, Professor Mikotoba. Oh my god. What does it mean? Oh. Oh my god. It changes everything. Wait, a visiting student? Oh, it must have been my father, Eugene Mikotoba. I had no idea Professor Mikotoba has been involved in something so important. Well, we knew he was involved, but not in that way. Oh my god. I think... okay, so that explains why all the secrets that Professor Mikotoba has been, you know, hiding since the beginning. And probably what we are gonna learn is there was a good reason for all of this. And he's probably an agent for the Japanese government, but, well, I don't know. Oh dear. Oh, but the outcome of that historic autopsy was the discovery of a vital piece of evidence that led to the capture of the professor. Wait. Oh no, that was the autopsy of Kling van Zieks. Okay, so it's less... I mean, okay. It's less of a revelation. Oh, that's right. So, that's how they came to identify Genshin Sogi as the infamous mass murderer. Oh, that's kind of weird because it was Professor Mikotoba's friend. I don't know, but he was only an assistant, so I don't know. Nothing of this makes sense. Do you happen to know anything about that piece of evidence? Can you tell us any more? Would like to see the records for yourself. Would that be alright? Oh, what's the point of keeping records if people can't look at them? Huh? Oh dear. I can't say I really like her, but maybe everyone knew Asogi wasn't the culprit, but they couldn't do anything else for some reason. So they tried to have him escape. Yeah, that might be something like that. But why wouldn't they say anything? It's kind of weird. And this is... Wow. Oh, they're finding a V at the back of those cupboards with the other records from the last decade. Oh, thank you. Oh, let's see. Fancies. That's strange. Oh, what? Naruto-san. They aren't here. There's nothing under Van Zieks. The file is missing. Oh, there must be. Oh, perhaps somebody took them away. No, no one's allowed to take documents related to the Professor case out of this room. But you're right, they're gone. Well, when was the last time somebody looked at them? Do you remember? It was... Oh yes, I remember now. It was 2 years ago. A consulting detective came one day saying that he'd like to see the record. What? No! Oh dear! Everyone is implicated in this. Oh my god. Chance, yeah. It's all related to the Hound of the Baskervilles. We're gonna have to read this story. No, you don't mean... Herlock Sholmes was his name. Oh, deep down, I knew that was coming. Do you think he stole the records? Oh no, surely not. Oh, Iris, that can't be right, can it? Oh, she's speechless. Iris? Oh my god. Learning all that, and she still has to learn that her father is dead. My god. Oh, Runo. I hope you don't mind, but... What is it, Iris? Oh, I've just remembered something very important I have to do. Oh my god. I'm going to have to leave you now. Bye. Oh, this is very sudden, Iris. Well, I'll come with you then. No, don't worry. There's no need. You and Runo can take your time here. Bye for now then. Good luck. Oh dear. Oh, wait a minute, little girl. Wait, what? Me? I remember now. You've been here before, haven't you? Wait, what? Iris is in this too? In it too? Have you, Iris? Oh yes, 2 years ago, when the detective came. You were with him, weren't you? You were a living specimen then too. What? Iris too? Oh, that's the way it usually works, yes? Was I? Oh, I don't really remember. I don't remember. Oh. Well, you know, 2 years ago was a long time ago. This was just, yeah. Anyway, sorry, but I must dash. Wait, Iris. No, I'll brew a butt. I'll brew up a butt for you when you get home. What? What's the matter with her? She's behaving really strangely all of a sudden. I wonder why. Well, in that case, it won't keep you any longer either. Oh, it's been quite a while since I had any visitors. This was really fun. But next time you come, I'd prefer it if you were ready for dissection. Okay. I can't make any promises, sorry. She's going to hide Clean Fancy's record. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, it's a bit strange that the records of Clean Fancy's autopsy has disappeared. Ryunosuke, also known as Candide. Oh, but I think we've asked all we can to ask now. Okay, so what now? Let's go back home then. No, maybe go see oh dear. I need to go to bed now. I think we're gonna stop there. Oh my god. This story goes so much deeper than I thought it was. Wow. Wow. I honestly have no idea where this is going. Yeah. My god. Everyone's in it. I mean, everyone's in on it. You're going to be able to sleep now? Oh, I think I will. I don't know. But I hope so. Oh yeah, that's... Oh wow. I still can't believe it. But yeah. It's gonna be a big reveal. And there's still more trial to be done. So I don't know, maybe it's gonna be the last I don't know. I'm not sure if it's gonna resolve everything in this trial, or maybe we're gonna have some stuff happening on the next. No, they've gotta resolve everything because Professor Mikotoba is no, there's one more case. Professor Mikotoba is here, so we're gonna be able to ask him everything. So there's gonna be a resolution and all that. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. Oh dear. Anyway, we gotta go. Thanks for being here tonight. You know, as usual, please take care and stay safe. I hope to see you tomorrow then. Bye.